Which brings me to my next point. A little bit of pleasure in the eyes of the hierarchy. So, Dr. Cosby, if you would please administer the anesthesia. You have been a disgrace since day one. You are the reason that these fuckfaces think we're soft. And from this point, oh, you gonna cry? That's gonna make somebody feel sorry for you? Priscilla, from this day forward, you will never, ever in your life raise two fingers.
Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. This is your host, Mr. Green, and you are watching the WPN as we present to you another episode featuring Raw competitors. And more and more often, this gentleman seems to be getting more airtime with us. Ashton Starr, the now recognized intergender icon. That is the title which apparently has been placed on him. So I can only assume that he's begun to move up the ladder as he wants in the Raw division. Although I am still somewhat amazed that he is able to compete in the women's division as frequently as he's been able to compete in the women's division. But this particular matchup actually falls right into the hands of his opponent, as she is the Chikara Grand Champion and the first woman to do so. Kimber Lee, sporting strong style on her gear. Before I move on, it needs to be noted, if you were watching this video from beginning to end, she had to step in along with the other members of the ladies, the Raw roster, for an incident that took place at the beginning of the night. With the
following contest
the
is
hierarchy kicking out one of their own,
hardcore
Kelly, which was a horrible
which
incident.
means anything
The resident bullies of AW Wrestling, actually.
Make any stupid decisions, referee. In the corner nearest me on the right, he's weighing in at a very slim and trim 196 pounds from Baltimore, Maryland. He is Marty Bell's BFF. He is the intergender icon. professional wrestling, he is adorable Ashton Starr.
Did not realize that being someone's BFF was a title to be mentioned.
In this fucking piece of shit city, she is weighing tonight at your fitness goals. She is the Chikara Grand Champion. She has been featured in Rolling Stone magazine, for Christ's sake. She is, without a doubt, one of the best pound-for-pound women wrestlers in the world, but more importantly, she's a wrestler. This is Princess Kimber Lee.
And she is indeed that. Princess Kimber Lee is a wrestler. And I will go the extra mile and add a few more accolades onto her. Kimber Lee may be one of the few women that have actually won the tag titles from all three recognized women's promotions. Shine, Shimmer, WSU. She has held those championships. 2/3 of that was with her partner as one half of the Kimber Bombs. The other one with Anti-Social with WSU. And you saw the handshake there. The match is underway. Collar elbow tie-up. Kimber Lee, Ashton Starr. Ashton comes off with a wrist lock. And remember, if this can remain a pure wrestling match as Kimber Lee likes it, roll through by Kimber Lee, hip up, then she has a just as good a chance as anybody else. If she pulls in a wrist lock of her own, and right there she's telling the crowd, roll through, beautiful roll through by Kimber Lee, prevents Ashton Starr from breaking out. But she was telling the crowd, let's talk about some wrestling, huh? Because the crowd are going on and on about nonsensical things, as they tend to do at these AW events from time to time. Wrist lock and a beautiful spin out by Kimber Lee, takes him to a hammerlock, drives him down to the ground, and we are still in pure wrestling mode right now. And I would venture to say that Kimber Lee has gained the advantage as Ashton rolls out. But you cannot discount the smarts that Ashton has displayed. Some people do not like when wrestlers take a walk on the outside, but it is their way of instituting a timeout. You cannot discount the smarts that goes on with that. There are no official timeouts in a pro wrestling match. You have to create your own. And now we're going into a test of strength as the crowd chants, whoop that trick. They might have been looking at Hustle and Flow before this matchup. I do not know. Conventional wisdom would say that Ashton Starr should win this particular confrontation as he bends Kimber Lee back. But Kimber is showing great strength. Bridge is out of it. Ashton now in the bridge, looking to repeat what she just did, but she's just slightly ahead of the game. Kicks him in the chest, sends him down. We are still pure wrestling mode. Well, Kimber was about to advance on her opponent, but he wasn't ready. Now here she is. She's calling him out. So come out to the center ring. Gets herself prepared. That kick in the guts. So we have exited wrestling mode here, and I think we've going into full throttle. As she comes off full throttle, shoulder block, sends Ashton Starr down, goes back across. And beautiful spinning head scissors send Ashton down, followed by a huge clothesline. 2. Not a lot of wasted motion there by Princess Kimber Lee as she hooks the legs, and now she's going into shooting off on the kicks. Ace plant. And I was saying, not a lot of wasted motion by Kimber Lee. You can see when she's very efficient in her wrestling style, almost always hooks the legs. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Ashton, one swift move has regained the advantage, and he too hooks the leg, trying to get that score, that win, but Kimber Lee out nearly before a 1 count. Choke her out on the ropes. Referee is calling for him to get off, but technically speaking, there are no rules in a Roar match. So he did not have to break if he chose not to break. Chop by Ashton Starr. Big chop again, coming across the pectoral region of Kimber Lee, if you will. Kimber Lee is able to block it. Now she comes to the chopper on the second one, the third one. Now she sends off for a series of chops. Over to the ropes. Big clothesline. Ashton Starr stops that front right now. Goes into the cover. That was a nasty clothesline by Ashton Starr. Good chin lock. Dead center of the mat. Ashton instituted control. You hear him say, what do you think about Jakara Grand Champion? She is the current holder of that title. I spoke earlier about the tag team championships that she has held. Still one half of the Shimmer tag team champions with her partner Cherry Bomb. They recently relinquished the Shine championships, rolled up by Kimber Lee. So they never lost that championship. Back elbow by Ashton Starr sets her down. But it's not about those championships right now. It is about her proving that she is just as good as a man, and yet another contest. She's done it in Chikara. Can she do it here? Ashton presses in the advantage. Goes for a couple of stiff kicks. Now chop. Hear the crowd, or at least one person. Let's go, Kim. Ashton charges in. Float over by Kimber Lee. Hooks the legs. And she may be applying her Venus lock in the corner. To modified tarantula with the lock across the neck. Lots of pressure. And again, spinning heel kick. Right down the butt. But again, this is no rules. So if she chose not to relinquish that hold, technically, she could have held on to it. You know, I'm not sure if this no rules thing in Roar actually works as well as it should. They have to talk to them about that. They may need to relinquish that, or at least modify it. Double clothesline puts both of them down. They're trying to get back up to their feet. Ashton comes up, forearm shot. And Kimber Lee with a forearm shot of her own. And retaliation by both parties. Kick on the shins. And it looks like we now have a wrestlers exchange. Every once in a while, you know, it's strong style. They have named it Southern Strong Style here in AWE. But the wrestlers exchange going on when they press each other and they see who can take what. Neither one of them have backed down yet, and Kimber Lee is now firing off a series of forearm shots. Boom! Ashton Starr comes in with a rear elbow. Now Kimber Lee follows him with a clothesline. The exchange is still going on. Nobody has stepped down from it yet. Clothesline by Ashton Starr. Neither wrestler has given in to it. Back again, look up at the clothesline. German suplex with the bridge. 2. Ashton's out, and that scream that you heard was not performed by Kimber Lee. It in fact was Ashton Starr. Surprise, surprise. He's trying to draw some strength from the crowd here. Forearm shot. See, the strong style on her gear is not there by accident. She hits hard and enjoys a hard-hitting match. Rear end by Ashton Starr. Okay, the crowd, somebody just said that's a Star Maker. You know what? I'm going to go with it. He hit her with the Star Maker. And she grabs the ropes. And you know, at this particular point, I may have to stick up for Ashton Starr here. He might have had the pinfall if the non-rule. Wait a minute. There we go. If this no DQ non-rule section that is in Roar was actually in play there, he might have won the match.
Ashton's ratchet. Ashton's ratchet.
Pop-up powerbomb. Drives him down. Hooks it in. It's the alligator clutch by Kimber Lee. And that sunk the win for the Chikara champion. And she gets another one. And, okay. It's like Murder One, Chip Day, Iceberg. You can see him down there floating around the bottom. And there's champion Jimmy Rave. They're coming in. I guess the embarrassment earlier in the night has not gone unnoticed. The fans of the hierarchy are behind Kimber Lee. She's begging off. She's saying, hey, wait a minute. I mean, Kimber Lee's a tough girl, but She can't take on the entire group of the hierarchy on her own. That's just not going to happen. I like it. Oh, come on. Come on. A bullseye targeted right to the back of Kiera Hogan's head as Owen Knight gets tossed out of the ring by the hierarchy after a brutal beatdown. And now Hogan's getting choked out. She's getting choked out by Kimber Lee. You hear her the one saying, go to sleep. I think the fans here, at least the fans of the hierarchy, have just realized what is going on. I called them the bullies of the AWE earlier in the night, and they have just upgraded. They've kicked out Priscilla Kelly earlier, and they've just added Kimber Lee to the hierarchy. Now, what promises they've made, what they've given her, I don't know if it's money or some other sort of career opportunities. I have no idea why on earth she would toss in with the hierarchy. Maybe it's because she's the princess and she needs to be in some sort of pseudo-royalty faction. But as it is right now, Kimber Lee is leaving with the hierarchy, and that does not look good. I'm actually very disappointed. I'm supposed to be fairly unbiased in these situations. I'm supposed to be unbiased altogether, but I am very disappointed. As highly as I spoke of Kimber Lee, as highly as I think of her as a pro wrestler, to do what she's just done, and for what reason? Why? What did Kiera Hogan do? What did Owen Knight do? I mean, Owen had the guts to stand up to the hierarchy on numerous occasions.
To say what I gotta say.
But really,
you want to think that you can come out and put your hand on me? It's not gonna work anymore. I'm sick of this. And do whatever the fuck they want to do. Let's go. I'm gonna kick all of their ass. Murder, I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm gonna kick your fucking ass. And it goes for each and every single one of those stupid looking motherfuckers. Whether it's me or the anti-hero, I'll kill all you motherfuckers. So John, whoever the hell is charged right here, it's you. You're charged taking out, bitch. I want you to listen. I want you to listen. I don't give a fuck if it's me. You want to fight? You want to fight her? Yeah. You want her? And I damn sure want to fight. So you make it on, Kimber! I got it.
In 2 weeks, we debut at Famous Pub. You, her, and Captain Atlanta against Chip, Murder, and Kimber Lee. You cool with that? Okay.
I'm cool with that.
So in 2 weeks, Kiera, Owen, and Captain Atlanta in your armor will face the hierarchy. Murder 1, Chip Day, and what the fuck, Kimber Lee.
It sounds like I'm not the only one that's disappointed in the actions of Kimber Lee. Looks like owner Joshua Wheeler is a little disappointed with it as well, but here it is. That match is going to take place at AWE's Almost Famous. It will be a 6-person tag. The hierarchy, Murder 1, Kimber Lee, and Chip Day against Kiera Hogan, Owen Knight, and Adrian Armour, Captain Atlanta himself. They are going to stand up against the hierarchy. And who knows?
Like I said,
it may be the chink in the armor that they may need to take out of the hierarchy. That may be the night to do it. 2 weeks from this particular venue, they are doing it again.
Patrick, that was you.
I put my hand.
Check back with us. Hopefully we'll be able to cover that match. It will be our pleasure to bring it to you. Check out everything else on the channel, everybody. We appreciate your support.